Okay, let's get started. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, well, alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajmain amma ba'du. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Well, good morning everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning, ma'am.
How's life?
Morning, ma'am.
Is everything good?
It's all good.
It's all good, good.
Very good.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, how was your previous activity? Is there any trouble? I reckon one of you asked me questions about what does it mean, the second syllable and stuff. How was your previous activity? Coba kita buka bersama sebentar. Adminnya banyak banget. Okay. Let me share the screen. How many correct answers do you have for exercise 1? Exercise 2?
I have 2 wrong answers on first try.
The first one, right? It's cool. 2 wrong answers. So let's take a look at together. So you have to choose between the 4 options. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 words. So you have to select one correct answers among the 4 options. Let's listen together.
Wonderfully.
Which one do you think?
First syllable.
The first syllable. So this one. Wonderfully. Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So the next word.
Unusually.
Which one?
Second
syllable.
Unusually.
Unusually.
Harusnya ini ya, ininya N-nya kecil ini harusnya sih. Ya. Unusually. Oke, coba kita tik ini. So then number 3.
Particular.
Which one?
Second.
Particular. So the first or second?
Second.
Let's try the second. Yeah. Okay.
Emphasize.
Emphasize. Which one? The first or second?
First.
Okay. Belum ter.
Protection.
Sebentar.
Disease.
Disease. Second.
Protection.
Which one?
Second.
Protection. Ini ya, kita coba.
Environment.
Which one?
The second.
Environment. So this one.
Oh, yeah, second.
Behavior.
The first, the second?
Second.
Behavior. Okay. Second.
Society.
Society.
Society. Society.
Second.
Second.
Third, ma'am.
Nggak tahu sih.
One last one.
Second, ma'am.
Together.
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 First,
Together.
Yes. First.
Together.
Third.
Second, yeah.
Second.
Second.
Together. Okay. So now let's move. Okay, ini. So you get all correct answers. Yeah, congratulations anyway. So let's move to the second exercise. Basically, you will have the same rule as the previous one, as the first exercises. Sebentar. Okay, let's listen.
Magic.
Which one?
The first, ma'am. First.
Okay.
Magical.
Magical.
First.
First.
First. Also, ma'am.
Idiot.
Idiot.
First, ma'am.
First.
Economy.
Economy.
Second.
Second.
Economic.
Economic.
Third, ma'am.
Third.
Third syllable.
Diplomat.
Diplomat.
First. Ma'am.
Why many first?
Diplomatic.
Third, ma'am.
Second.
Second, yeah.
Third.
Phonetic.
Second.
Second.
Second, ma'am.
Catholic.
Catholic.
First.
Kok sama ya?
So, tadi yang salah apa tadi?
Diplomatic.
Diplomatic, yeah. Okay, well, so now let's move to the next materials. The next materials is the presentations about today's materials. It is still about word stress, but different focus. And today is about sentence. There. So it was your work yesterday. So when I access to your previous work, I think some of you share the drive and some others still restricted. So please have a check on it. Jadi ada yang sudah di-share, ada yang sudah masih restricted begitu. Kalau di drive begitu ya susahnya. Okay, well. So anyone wants to try this one? Any one of you?
Try for what?
Yes, please.
Try for what?
Siapa tadi? Mbak, boleh silakan.
Iya, mencoba apa nih?
Mencoba, you have to read this one with the correct word stress. Anyone?
Young picture of the day, is it, ma'am?
You have progressed you have progressed well this year, but I'd like to see even more progress. Have you seen this?
No,
I'm
ma'am.
sorry, ma'am. But
Oh,
the
really?
screen is
Share
not
screen.
showed up the work yesterday.
Oh, what's going on? What about this?
Yes, ma'am. We can see
Okay.
it now.
Ma'am, it's
Number
there.
one. Any one of you wants to try this one? Sonia, can you please do?
Apa, ma'am?
Can you read number one?
You've progressed well this year, but I'd like to see even more progress.
Good. So let's see. So progress, the first one, the stress is on the second syllable. You have progressed well this year, but I'd like to see even more progress. Okay, so this one is verb. The second one is apa? The second one is
Noun.
noun. Good.
Noun.
So still remember that when we have verb, the stress is on the second syllable. When we have noun, the stress is on the first syllable. Number two, any one of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please.
We import too much petrol and the country export figures are going down.
Okay, we
Import too much petrol and the country export figures are going down.
Okay, thank you. Mbak siapa kok nggak terlihat ya di Zoom-nya? Mbak siapa tadi?
Firda, ma'am. Firda Putri.
Firda Putri, okay. Let's see. So we import too much petrol and the country export figures are going down. This is verb. The second one is
Noun.
noun. Good. Number three. Yes,
Me, ma'am.
Mianita Emil, you raise hand.
It started as a student protest, but now the army has rebelled against the government.
Okay, so let's define. What is the first one? Is it verb or noun?
Noun, ma'am.
Noun, ma'am.
Okay, so the second one?
Verb.
Verb, okay. It start, kalau ada TED itu dibunyikan. Started. Seperti T atau D yang T sebelum id, kalau ada T atau D, Anda harus bunyikan. You have to read clearly, started. Seperti juga decided. Any other words? Interested. I'm interested in playing football. So Anda harus bunyikan. Bukan it start. Bukan, tapi you have to make it clear. It started as a student protest, but now the army has rebelled against the government. Okay. Number 4. Nabila Anggi.
In the desert, there is a big contrast between temperatures in the day and at night.
Okay, thank you, Mbak Nabila. In the desert, desert atau desert?
Desert, ma'am.
Desert, ya. Kalau desert apa? Kalau desert apa?
Hidangan penutup.
Dessert itu makanan.
Okay. In the desert, there is a big contrast between temperature. Bacanya agak temperature gitu ya. So it is not temperatur, bukan begitu. But temperature seperti literatur, and you can say literature. So kalau nanti ada class speaking atau pronunciations, nanti ada sounds. In the desert, there is a big contrast between temperature in the day and at night. One last one. Any one of you? Yes,
Me,
please.
ma'am.
Raise your hand. Me siapa? Di Zoom tidak terlihat soalnya. Hanya kalau saya, okay. Ilvan Aditya, raise hand. Yes, Ilvan, go on.
These
Yasmin.
companies produce
household objects such as fridges and washing machines.
Okay, good. Bagus ini sudah. These companies produce, karena itu verb ya, jadi second syllable, produce household objects such as fridge and washing machines. Okay, thank you. Well, next, thank you everyone. So next, let's come to the material about sentence stress. Sentence stress. In order to know which word to stress when speaking and reading aloud in English, we have to know about content words and function words. Apa itu content words? Apa itu function word? When we speak in phrases and at the sentence level, we usually stress content words and not function word. Jadi kalau ada kalimat seperti tadi, yang ada word stressnya, yang harus Anda fokuskan adalah content word, not function word. Content words versus function word. The first one, content words carry meanings. Function word help to create grammatical structure. Content word seperti apa? Nouns, adjective, verbs, adverbs, numbers, to, hundreds, first. Nah, itu ada stressnya. Question word. Long preposition, more than one syllable. Demonstrative, this is Anna. This is Pedro. Okay. Interjection juga ada stress. Yang tidak ada stress adalah function word. We don't need to have any stress when it is function word. What are the example of function word? We have pronoun. You don't have to say I. Gitu ya. Tidak harus ada stresnya. Modal. Juga tidak ada stresnya di mana. Auxiliary. And then short preposition. Possessive adjective. Articles. Conjunction. Nah, oke. Coba yang ini yang ada stresnya yang mana? Which one is the content word?
Interesting.
Oke, sebelum itu?
Beautiful.
Ada verbnya nggak? Ada verbnya?
Choose.
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 See.
And then?
Something.
Something. And then?
Interesting. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Okay, let's check. Nah, so itu disebut dengan content word. So those are the content words. We have verb, we have noun, we have adjectives. Okay. I, do, that is, and classified as function word. Fungsinya hanya membuat struktur kata atau struktur grammar itu bagus begitu saja. Jadi itu bukan content word. Content word itu terdiri dari verb, dari part of speech yang sudah kita pelajari. Itu mostly adalah content word, kecuali preposition yang one syllable. Okay. So, any one of you wants to try this one? Yes. Raise your hand, please. Pakai Zoom-nya raise menu. Oke. Ilvan lagi selain Ilvan, adakah? Tidak ada. Naufal Lazuardi. Naufal dulu. Oke.
Is coming.
Mana stresnya? Kok datar gitu? Ulangi Naufal.
Autumn is coming.
Coming-nya di mana? First or second?
First.
Is coming. Okay. Autumn is coming. Right. Oh, sorry. And then the next one. Siapa tadi, Mbak? Number 2, any one of you? Tidak ada? Mbak Nur Azni 031, NIM 031. Can you please do number 2?
The caterpillar answered in a bored tone.
The caterpillar answered, bacanya W-nya silent W. So you don't have to read the W. You don't have to say answered, no. Answered in a bored tone. Okay, thank you, Mbak. Coba tadi, Nur Azni. Okay. Number 3, Mbak Niken Hasiba.
Yeah, ma'am. I love to see the shining moon at night.
Okay, good. I love to see the shining moon at night. Okay, good. Night sama night itu silent GH ya. Anda langsung saja cantolkan I-nya ini ke teh gitu. Night, seperti Anda menulis itu good night, NITE itu, jadi ada silent GH. You don't have to read naked itu, tapi night langsung nyantol. Okay. Doni Dewansha, the next number.
I went to a wonderful restaurant on Wednesday.
Okay, good.
Correct.
I went to a wonderful restaurant on Wednesday. Okay. Ada yang bilang restaurant, ada yang bilang restaurant, bisa. Boleh. Haniatus Zahra.
I did not see them at the station because Mary and Samantha arrived at the bus station late.
Okay, thank you, Mbak Hani. I didn't see them at the stations because Mary and Samantha arrived at the bus station late. Gitu ya. Okay. All right. Tadi ya, okay. Ini tadi stresnya. Nanti saya attach slide ini di LMS. Okay, well, so I would like to share something to you. I would like to ask questions to you. What is actually the lesson you learned from this word stress?
The accent, maybe?
Accent? Not really accent, actually. If you want to have Japanese accents, that's okay. But what do you learn?
The pronunciation.
Ah, good. That English is not a flat language. It should have a tone.
The intonation.
Good. Intonation, or we call it word stress, ya. Word stress. Jadi, seperti cerita saya yang kemarin, saya waktu S2 ditanya dosen saya, which one is the stress? Is it Rafika or Rafika? Begitu. I don't know where, because Indonesian doesn't have any stress. So you can call me anything, Rafika or Rafika. So then if you read or if you speak English, you should have a word stress. Progress. I would like to present, I would like to give you a special present. So you can't say, I would like to give you a present. Okay. It's like flat, so don't do it flat, but you have to say it clearly by attaching or by stressing the word. Okay, so then after this, it is still early for you. You are still in first semester, so it is good to speak English clearly. So then by speaking English clearly, you have to emphasize the word stress. That's it.
Semenjak dia sering diteror, jadi dia sering mampir di sini.
Regita, are you speaking? Okay. Okay. The next activity, you have to. Let me share the screen. Okay. The next activity you can see on your LMS that it's going to be. Ini tadi ya. After this, you need to do the activity. It is finding the word stress. Mana? Ini ya. Anda harus familiar dengan kode seperti ini. Kalau kode seperti ini berarti stresnya di mana?
Belum ada, Mem. Masih PPT.
Belum ada.
Masih di PowerPoint, Mem.
Sebentar. Kok masih di PowerPoint? Clear? Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes, we can see you, ma'am.
If you have this signal, kalau ada penanda seperti ini, berarti stresnya ada di mana?
The first.
First syllable. Yeah. First syllable. So the question is, which words in the list, which word in this list have the same pattern of stress as history? Berarti stresnya ada di first syllable. Write down your answer and submit it to the link. Can you please find the word that has the same stress as history? Okay, then you need to write down your answer and submit it to the link here. Is it clear enough?
Yes, ma'am.
If you find any difficulties, you can consult into dictionary and you try to listen. If you maybe doubt about your answer, you can consult to your dictionary, either printed or online one, listen to the audio, and you can find which one is the stress placed. All right? Okay, so that's simple. Today we learned about word stress. That's it. And the last one, after you have done this one, you need to fill in the reflections. Ada pertanyaan reflection, you just need to type it based on your experience you have done previously. Questions?
Ini ngerjakannya di Word, ma'am.
Di Word boleh. Okay.
How about if satu kata itu punya 4 syllables, itu nanti O-nya itu gimana?
Seperti ini. The question is, which words in the list have the same pattern of stress as history? History, stressnya di mana? In the first syllable.
Yes.
So your task is to find words here, listed here, which has the same stress as the word history. Clear enough?
Ma'am.
Yes.
Clear, ma'am.
So, ini
Oke, ma'am.
Jam 9.20 apa enggak nih?
Jadi di sini sudah ada time frame-nya sebenarnya, teman-teman. Termasuk itu technical issue dan sebagainya. Makanya saya beri time frame di sini. Misalkan ya, jadi teman-teman bisa lihat, misalkan tadi pre-activity ya. Sekarang tanggal 13, pre-activity start from 7:50 to 8:15. Misalkan gitu. Anda menyelesaikan 1 dan 2. Gitu ya. Ini sekitar berapa menit? 25 menit ini. Saya kira cukup, termasuk nanti sinyal lemot dan sebagainya. Lalu main activity kita ada synchronous. Harapan saya set dari jam sekian sampai jam sekian. Lalu ini dari jam 8.45 sampai 9.20 begitu. Lalu post activity jam 9.20 sampai 9.30. Post activity-nya ada reflection. Reflection itu penguatan saja, merefleksikan apa yang sudah Anda lakukan begitu saja. Jadi tidak perlu ditanya, "Mem, ini deadline-nya kapan?" Itu harusnya sudah jelas di LMS begitu. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay. Any more questions? Ini 8.50 ya, sudah we exceed 5 minutes. Ramianti, you have question?
Ma'am, kalau mengucapkan word stress tidak sesuai dengan penekanan, berarti artinya beda atau gimana sih?
Oke. Bisa jadi artinya berbeda. Jadi word stress itu fungsinya pertama bahwa bahasa Inggris itu ada bahasanya bahasa intonasi ya. Jadi bukan bahasa flat seperti bahasa Indonesia. Kalau kita berbicara kan flat, maksud saya bukan memang aturan setiap bahasa berbeda. Nah, bahasa Inggris itu ada intonasinya, ada stresnya. Jadi misalkan progress itu sudah biasa, present itu sudah beda artinya. Sebenarnya dari konteks saja sudah terlihat beda arti begitu, tapi memang bahasa Inggris adalah bahasa yang memiliki word stress. So English has word stress, so you need to follow it because you learn English. Sama halnya dengan bahasa bahasa intonasi ya, bahasa Cina ya. Bahasa Mandarin ada ma, artinya berbeda kan? Ma semakin tinggi kan semakin berbeda. Gitu. Jadi English has word stress. You need to follow it. Is that answering your questions, Mbak Unramiyanti?
Ma'am, berarti kalau ada yang musik gitu berarti beda dong dengan arti musik gitu, mereka menyanyi itu berarti beda dong dengan aslinya gitu. Musik berarti artinya nggak sesuai gitu karena penekanan nggak sesuai dengan kayak misalnya gini. Tadi nggak sesuai yang kita harap. By beautiful kalau mereka nyanyi kayak pakai logat-logat gitu berarti nggak sesuai gitu.
Beda ya, ini beda aksen dan word stress itu berbeda. Kalau aksen Anda mungkin aksennya ada aksen Cina, ada aksen Jawa, ada aksen, itu aksen. Kalau word stress itu penekanan intonasi itu tadi. Misalkan present, I would like to present. Present, begitu. Aksennya bisa beda-beda, aksen Cina, tapi word stress-nya tetap harus sama. Aksen Jawa, tapi word stress-nya juga harus Jawa. Misalkan pakai, ada yang bisa mencontohkan aksennya Jawa, misalkan dari Tulungagung atau Madura, aksennya kental, begitu, tapi word stress-nya tepat. Bisa nggak? Jadi beda antara aksen dan word stress. Is that answering your questions, Mbak Unramiati? Sinyalnya agak ini ya. Is it freezing? Can you hear my voice?
Yes, we hear it clearly,
Okay,
ma'am.
Mbak Unramiati, is that answering your questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sudah cukup ya, saya rasa?
Ma'am?
Ya, siapa ini? Silakan.
Berarti kalau misal ngumpulinnya lewat jam yang udah ada dalam tes, masuknya telat, nggak terima tugasnya apa gimana?
Tetap saya terima.
Kalau ada masalah jam.
Tetap saya terima, Mbak.
Tidak.
Tetap saya terima, tapi nanti submission-nya kan jadi telat, jadi saya bisa melihat, oh ini telat, begitu. Tetap saya terima. Okay. So we cannot force students that you need to submit on time because maybe you have trouble with your connections, especially the internet quota and stuff. Yeah, we need to understand that we have online learning. Okay, that's it. Well, thank you very much for your active participations, everyone. See you next week, inshallah. Sebentar, stop share. Okay, so all the best for your activity. See you next, sorry, not next week, next Friday, inshallah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.